Greetings everyone, and today I would like to take a look at the factory and give you guys some tips on how to clear it. So first thing right off the bat, when we start here, in this room there will never ever be anything important, so you can just start sprinting right away out of this area. Nothing in the hallway either. This is where stuff starts getting interesting for you. So what you want to do is you want to find one steel key and one metal key. So for what purpose? The metal key will open this door from this hallway, you see, and it will also open this door over here. Both of these doors connect to the basement that we'll later take a look at, and you definitely need to get into the basement. So in this area outside here, there will be 100% of the time one metal key. Now I said we're looking for metal key and a steel key, so the steel key can be in this outside area and somewhere downstairs in the basement, so we will have to look for this. So your options are, right as you run out of this place, your options are either go right across the catwalks and check the areas there, or go left and check the downstairs area. This is the common route that my friends and I take when we're playing this map. It's either or, two options. So yeah, let's go first to the right. Just checking the locations, check the buckets, check the table. Nothing here. Go upstairs. Right. Nothing in the bucket. There was a battery down there, yes. Check this table. Nothing here. There's the key. Guess I'll go take it. Also, some of you might be wondering, like, why did I go up there and then why did I run all the way over here? Because I just said one of my friends goes to the left and goes checking that area. Why doesn't he go upstairs and check this place? Well, there is one reason. I will get to it in a moment. First we're gonna get this key. So yeah, we got the metal key. Let's just continue checking the route we were intended to check. Getting the metal key over there is pretty PogChamp, I would say, because you can go straight into the basement and start looking for the steel key. But yeah, right now we need to find the steel key. So pretty much nothing here. The only reason you would go over here is just to check the tables from a distance. It's just for safety's sake. I think most of that stuff over there looks like batteries to me. And again, I will get into this in a moment. Why would you do that the way I'm describing you would do? Just hang on, we're almost done. So right, we go downstairs here. Check this bucket. Still nothing, no steel key. Alright. This table's empty. Alright. As you can see, you walk out of here and you're supposed to go there, right? This right here is a trap. This right here is a trap. And there are very often it is the case that those two traps are always active for the monster. Here's another one. As far as I remember, there are a couple of more, like this one over here, right? It's a battery. another one over here. So it's like this entire place is like stapled with traps, and as you can see, it's a dead end over here. So unless you know for sure what monster you're playing against, you need to be very careful in going there, because as soon as you kind of pass this place, you're in a world of hurt. And a very common tactic for lurkers is just to camp this area. As soon as somebody trips like this trap over here, the lurker spawns in here, and there's no chance of you escaping. Like if the lurker spawns here and you trigger the trap there, you won't be able to run through here because he just cuts you off, and you won't be able to run through here, and you're a dead man 100% of the time. So it's very dangerous. This is why the first person to go to the left just runs straight in here directly for the spec area. Well, why that is the case, let me show you. As you spawn, and if you start sprinting directly, with the full sprint you will manage to get over here and then walk directly over there. So until lurker can spawn, you have exactly 50 seconds. So in those 50 seconds you need to make sure you run through this area, check the place, and then get the hell out. And it should be usually doable in 50 seconds. I mean, I can try just for the sake of the research, I guess. Alright, so this is about the spawn point. Let's just regen the stamina for a second here. Forgot to turn on the music. Alright. Alright, we spawn and game starts. Go. Start running directly. Cut some corners if you can. Guess I'll edit a timer on top right into the video so you can see how much time we have. And you go straight for the area, like on your back way you can check the bucket and so on. It's very important to go directly for these important dangerous places right from the get-go. And if you manage to pull it off, I mean, pretty good for you, because the lurker, if he camps this area, he will be camping it for nothing, because you're already done with it. Alright, and we're pretty much safe here. Like, there is no trap in this place, so low chance of somebody triggering it, right? I guess you could, well, given this trap placement right now, I'm not sure if they're randomly generated, I guess you could kinda sneak through this area like this, so you won't be triggering this trap, but you will be triggering this one for sure. So it's a bit difficult, but yeah, right, you can kinda sneak through this. But right, we were looking for the steel key, and the steel key is not here. So since we have metal key, we wanna go straight down. And this is very important too. First, if you're playing with like at least two people, right, the first person to get the metal key can pretty much abort what he's doing. Like if he didn't finish searching an area, he can just say so, I'm not done searching, but I have the metal key. And the person should open straight away the basement. And it's very important to open both doors. So you open this one, and then you go straight for the other one. Right. This is so that if the monster is like lurker, say for example, or then phantom for that matter, so you have two exit opportunities from the basement. Otherwise you're in a world of hurt, I guess. Depending on the monster, of course. Like I'm always assuming it's lurker, because it's very difficult to face lurker, especially on this map. Like when you go downstairs here, this this is a trap, and you need to be mindful of it. Like if the lurker assumes straight away that he doesn't need to camp the upstairs area and decides to camp the basement, this is where he will be likely waiting. So when you walk up to this, you see the light. The trigger area is right about here on this, on these steps, and the lurker will be probably standing right about here. Wait, why is my flashlight dimming? Guess it's losing light. Alright. Anyway. So if you want to be careful, just edge your way to the side like this, and as soon as the trap triggers, just run straight away about on this place. Because usually, if the lurker is camping this place, he won't be spawning like somewhere here or like someplace else. He will just spawn directly there. And if he does, then you already ran away, and then you can continue running. If he doesn't, you can just wait right about here. So then you proceed with the map. And this right here, this place is very important. Be careful, because right to your right should be a trap. It's this stairs. Lurkers love the stairs a lot as well, especially since most people don't see them. Like you walk out of here and then you walk in here and you're already in range of the stair trap, and you will trigger it assuming it is enabled. So yeah, just like with the lights, kinda edge your way and then get the hell out if it triggers. A lot of people are complaining about lurker. Oh, he's so strong on factory, he can't clear. Bible thump, what do? Like, this is exactly what you do. You need to know what traps there are, what's their placement, and then how they activate. And you need to be careful. Like, there is no other option. Lurker is fine, but if you're playing not carefully, then you are in a world of hurt, obviously. And I know I say that a lot. So yeah, you're gonna get killed if you don't play carefully. Like I was saying earlier, we need to look for steel key. The reason to that is every room down here is to be opened with a steel key. So we found it in this bucket, and now we can start clearing. A common tactic to do is if you have the steel key, or once you find it and there are other people heading to the basement, the common tactic is to just like sprint through everything real quick and open everything, assuming you know what lurker is doing. I mean, if he's hunting people upstairs, then you can just do this. If you know he's like camping this place, then obviously you need to be like more careful. Like edge in and test the waters, see if any trap activates, right? Here, refilled the battery. Like over here as well. This one will trigger right about here, so you can avoid it, I guess. But this one to the right, it will trigger immediately. So once again, edge kinda in and then see if it triggers. Right. So we are right now in the stage 2 of factory. And why stage 2? Well, frankly, it's because we are done with the outside area upstairs, which was the stage 1. We are done there. We will never have to look for anything else up there. Well, except maybe for crowbar, but I mean you find it on the way as you're looking for the metal key, and if you don't find it, then it's in the last stage that we'll get to later. So right here, just like upstairs, you're looking once again for one metal key and one steel key. And of course, yeah, pay attention to how your doors are placed. It's very important if you wanna not die to lurker, because I mean, if your doors are all the way like this and lurker spawns right behind you, say, and you have very little time and you run in, then it's way more difficult to close the door like this than if you already prepared the door to be like kind of like this, half open, so you can kind of walk through it, right? Kind of like this, I guess, yeah. So the lurker spawns here and you're like, whoop, boom, flung closed, and he tries to open it, but he will never get in. So yeah, just like I said in my lurker guide, pay attention what you do with your doors. Leave them like half openish, so you can easily slide through them and then close them when you need them. See, I just did this little flingy. Like as I walk through this, I grab, and then I can easily fling it, and then I just need one step for the door to never be a harm to me. Like lurker will never be able to get through this. So yeah, pay attention to the doors. Right. And yeah, we're still looking for metal and a steel key to get to the next area. What about the crowbar? The crowbar will never spawn downstairs here, so you're really just looking for these for these keys. Should have probably turned off the insanity, because it's like beeping and shit. This right here is a funny hiding spot, I guess. Sometimes it works, because good lurkers just assume that you're gonna run away and hide into a room, because it makes sense. If you are a memer, you can hide behind a box and maybe you're lucky. But usually there is no reason to not hide in a room. And yeah. I guess it's just an option, and it's an unsafe option, but it's an option, right? So yeah, yeah, we're continuing to look. Almost done with this place actually. Like toilets is the last place you wanna be looking. Alright, we got the metal key, and just like with the first stage of this factory place, if you have the metal key, you can pretty much like abort what you're doing. I mean, in this case, you can just finish taking a look at these toilets. So you can say, yeah, I cleared the toilet, and then you can run straight upstairs to the next area and leave the last toilet to someone else who is probably following behind you or something. In our case, since I'm showing this alone, there's nobody else, so I have to clear it completely. See if we can find the steel key. And obviously there is no steel key, so we are going to the third area. Once again, pay attention to traps, try to dodge lurker spawns. It's all about skill. There is no RNG with lurker. Right, so here's another thing. Like, if the lurker knows you just cleared the basement and you're going upstairs, pay attention to this. Pretty sure this is an active trap that can start buzzing. This is an active trap. And this door opens kind of both ways, so not a good thing to use versus lurker. I guess if one of these triggers, you probably want to run straight back down, see if the lurker spawns in, tries to find you. Otherwise, I would probably prefer to use the other exit over there. And now you have pretty much 3 options how to get to the next area. So you either take these stairs, or you go over there, which is, I guess, the dangerous route in my opinion. Why that is because over there are a bunch of traps that can be triggered, like this right there, and then there's a couple of them on the way. While up here there's pretty much this light, and Lurker will rarely camp this place. Usually what Lurker camps is over there, the place you want to go to itself. So over there, or he will be camping like better trap locations, because this one is pretty awkward. If you're camping this and something goes off downstairs, it'll take him a while to zoom down those stairs to get there. And the catwalks themselves, then they do not have any traps, so they're usually pretty safe. Also, I managed one time to blindly snipe my friend who was going for this third area while he was on the catwalks. Like he wasn't anticipating me camping, so he was kind of like in this state of mind that he has to probe for traps, and then I just kind of walked up to the catwalks and spawned right in front of his face and killed him. Right, so we are over here, and this is the third area. Be careful of this trap. And just like with the second area, it has 2 doors and you want to open both. So we're still looking for a steel key for this place. Take a note where the traps are, right? This place is especially dangerous because it's like so narrow, and Lurker easily spawns in here to snipe people. And here's the steel key. The steel key goes for the rooms in here. This, by the way, is the exit. I mean, if it wasn't already apparent. Right, and just like with downstairs, make sure to zoom through the entire hallway. I just fucking shot myself. I'm not kidding. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. I was having a heart attack, holy shit. Note to self, the next time I'm fucking doing one of those tutorials to set monster to, I don't know, fallen or something that doesn't scare me shitless. Holy shit, man, I hate this. Right, so yeah, we are looking for, fuck me, man, we are looking for a steel key. We are looking for the steel key for the final areas. It's not there, just like I said, open everything, and this door broke. Note to self, maybe try fixing it sometime. Maybe it should be enough just to angle this table differently. Goddamn phantom. Alright. We are 15 meters away from him, so that's why the music stopped playing. Steel key, yes, steel key. We're looking for steel key for the final areas. Fix phantom, please. Damn. I'm Mia, so I can't look false. The range is fucking ridiculous. I don't like Phantom. He's so broken. Jesus Christ. Like, how are you supposed to know he's here? And then you just try sprinting and it's like... Wait. Oh my god, where is he? And you're dead. Right. Phantom in a nutshell. Don't know where he's coming from and then you die. Right, so here's the steel key. And as soon as we get steel key out of these rooms, we can pretty much leave this place, and we are on for the final stage of the game. So the final stage consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 6 if I calculated it correctly. 5 or 6 final rooms. So it's this one over here and this one. Those two over here. And right now we're looking for 1 silver key and 1 crowbar, since we didn't find the crowbar outside. This is a pain in the ass to check, because it's very awkward and there's also traps in this place. Lurkers love to spawn here. So we got our crowbar. Like, since this place is a bit confusing to look through, how I usually do it is just like walk slowly and then see if something does this white glimpse, you know, like all items do. Fucking phantom, holy shit. Doesn't look like anything is here. I'm gonna take this because my battery is running out very fast. Right, so we wanna get out. And yeah, I guess pay attention to the route you're taking to check the rooms. Like, the route I prefer to take is across these catwalks and not down there, like this room over there. This is the last room. And I usually prefer not to check it until the very last moment. Right, so there are another 2 rooms here. So it was, or is it 2? Or is it 3? Should be 2. 2? 2? Yes, it's 2 rooms. I just hope that I can find the silver key within the first 4 rooms, so I don't have to go downstairs. Right, here's the silver key and we're pretty much done. This is the factory. Otherwise, like, if I wouldn't find it in this room or in this room, then I would have to carefully sneak to the downstairs place and hope lurker doesn't block me off or snipe me. But at that point, it's like, if none of my teammates died, it should be pretty easy, because like, I just go downstairs, I force lurker spawn, make him spend as much time as possible to kill me, then somebody else runs in, grabs my key, checks the room and gets out, right? So disposable teammates. But yeah, this is factory. Actually pretty easy. You just gotta pay a lot of attention to traps, so you don't accidentally die, like to a lurker camping. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps some of you to learn something new, and see you next time.